Man, y'all, what I told y'all. So Cleveland reporters, forget about the Cleveland radio hosts. They clearly don't like Shedeur, but the Cleveland reporters are proper journalists who've been telling the truth about this so-called competition. Let's just beat it out the way. When it comes to Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson, and Joe Flacco, nobody believes in those three. So the main two guys up are Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur, and probably going to be out of those two because they're younger. They're the future. Well, Dillon is not younger at all, but the reporters are going to expose the fact that Dillon Gabriel is way shorter than what they told us about him. It was flat out lies about Dillon, and the reporter is going to make a joke in front of everybody watching. And I know Dillon Gabriel, even I, who don't have anything against Dillon Gabriel, but I felt bad for him, bro. We're going to break this down with receipts. We got to talk about it, y'all. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One, the best one. Shout out to the fan.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my
So one thing we know about God in the Most High is no matter who hates you or who don't like you, a special spirit flows through their body and makes them tell the truth, regardless if they want to or not. It's a spiritual force, but the spiritual force have awakened and came against, don't let that go over your head, the first part I said, but they came against Dillon Gabriel. Now this journalist started being a bully to Dillon. You feel me? And well, I don't want to call him a bully, but we got lied about Dillon Gabriel. If you look at local media, they've been telling us Dillon Gabriel was 6'1", maybe 6'2", which I knew that was a lie because I seen when he came from Hawaii and he went to UCF. I'm a Florida boy. I knew about Dillon Gabriel when he was a junior in high school. I don't know too much about his sophomore year, but I knew more about him as a junior in high school when he was committing to UCF. And I didn't like him being named as the new upcomer starting quarterback of UCF before he even had a senior season. So in other words, a overhyped quarterback once again. But it is what it is. I have nothing against the young man, but Cleveland reporters do because they're baffled at what they were told. Shadore's size, he's too small. His size is going to be a factor. He's not big enough. But here comes Dillon Gabriel, who's injury prone, not durable at all. You can't trust his knees at all. Can't trust his throwing shoulder. Doesn't have a big arm. Not very accurate. He needs high level players around him in order to do good, to overcompensate for all the weak measures that he shows as a quarterback. But one fallacies that the reporters found out was that Dillon Gabriel is short as hell. I got nothing against short people, but the reporters are noticing that everybody talked about Shadore's height, but he's going to look at Dillon Gabriel and he's going to tell you guys that Dillon is overwhelmingly way too short. He's going to say it 3 times, but he's going to other it out with silence. Pay attention and read his lips and tell me if I'm lying.
Is like I'm going to go get that rep, and I live it like that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at it, y'all. Look what he's saying. I'm taller than him. He said it like 4 times. Look, I'm taller than. Pay attention again.
And I live it like that.
Look at this.
Thank you.
I'm taller than him. They don't want Dillon Gabriel there if you're a real sports fan. They're shocked. This is the guy. This is your king.
Is like I'm going to go get that rep.
Let's one more time before we continue. Look at this.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This is the joke who's supposed to be better than Shadore Sanders. They're not even in the same league, guys. They're
what you saw from.
Could you see how some reporters think this guy looked better? Some reporters think this guy looked better.
I guess so. They think so. I know what I saw. That's why I charted numbers. Numbers to prove it.
What numbers?
Second set of 7 on 7.
Who was 3 of it?
Shedeur.
Okay.
The other guy was 6 of it. Okay. Slightly better.
Okay.
This is the period where the ball is not supposed to hit the ground.
You know you ain't shit when your own teammates call you out. You know you're not nothing when your own teammates overwhelmingly call you out to a certain extent. And teammates are your workers, your peers, your wife, your husband, but you guys get the gist. And I'm just sitting there like, look, if you guys don't like Shedeur, cool. But why not hype that overrated quarterback Kenny Pickett instead? Why not hype the injury-prone quarterback Deshaun Watson instead? Why not hype Joe Flacco instead? He's still durable to a certain degree. Why would you overrank and overrate Dillon Gabriel? Like, seriously, look, I get it. You guys don't like Shedeur. We're not going to get into that. We all know why you don't like Shedeur. And cool, people hate people. People hate people. Why would you compare Dillon as the better quarterback? Why would you compare that, bro? I love everybody that I'm around. I love everybody that I'm with, bro, in life. We're in this world together. We got to work together, bro. But I'm not going to beat around the bush to your level of hate, dog. I know right now my stories are bothering you because your favorite YouTuber are busy showing you ball placements and throws. And look, Shedeur just threw the ball today. I don't have to cover that because there's over 1,000 Colorado YouTubers who don't watch football, don't understand the game of sports, but it's good for their monetization. So anytime you click on their weak channels, there's look at the pass Shedeur just made. No shit, Sherlock. 1,000 million of you people are talking about the same thing. But when it comes to news like this, I'm an investigative journalist, bro. I stand on that. Complex Magazine told me that. Rolling Stone Magazine told me that. New York Post told me that. MSNBC. Like, we could keep going. I'm good in the hip hop world as a journalist, a real one. I'm good in the sports one. So I don't care who gets more views than each other. I'm here about the work. I'm here to present the light on the darkness where your favorite YouTubers are afraid to because they think they're going to lose sponsorship. Look, any sponsors who don't want to sponsor this platform because I stand for justice, I stand for rights of being a proud American, because to be a proud American is to stand up for what's right. If you're in this capitalist society, then you have to stand up for what's the real deal when it comes to capitalism. It's competition. You're not supposed to be afraid of competition. You can dislike me because of my complexion. You could want your daughters not to date me. I really have nothing against that. I think it's your right to choose who and what group of people you want to be in your families. I never had anything against that. But to go out of your way in the sports world to behave like this, God damn, mate. What type of level of insecurities do you guys got? But yes, this guy, they're now saying the new height for Dillon Gabriel is 5'11". I highly doubt he's 5'11", y'all. I'm looking at his stature, and I guarantee you Dillon is 5'9" without shoes, and with shoes, maybe 5'9.5" to 5'11". I mean, to 5'10", if we're being for real. But this is the level they'll go to of incompetence, bro. These guys will bro. If Oscar the Grouch come out of Sesame Street, he'll get recruited to replace Shedeur. Nah, man, I'm trying to tell you, brother. Listen to me, bro. And they're going to put the hot sauce. You know they're going to put that hot sauce. I'm trying to tell you, brother. Listen to me. Oscar the Grouch, he went 7 for 7. He's way better than Shedeur. Man, they got Big Bird is in Sesame Street. They got the count 1, 2, 3. He's better than Shedeur. Shut the hell up, nigga. Look, man, I'm DJ Bless One, the best one, man. Love your family, love your kids, and stay blessed. Never forget, y'all, this is always gonna be deeper than football and bigger than football. I'm trying to tell you.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I